guys, let's talk about these new Fab Favor purses I made. As you can see, they are made with attention to detail, and these will be absolutely cute for any and all occasions and make the perfect keepsakes for your guests. Now I'm going to go over how to put this template together, and it is easy to follow, and I'm going to do it step by step so you can make these too. So this is the template right here, but these are other pieces you will be needing. In the template, you will get the two side pieces along with the main piece, the Chanel logo, and you will have to use either ribbon, you could use paper. I'm preferring to use the chain links that I get from Hobby Lobby. And right here are where the two holes you will cover it with the two gold circles or whatever color you cut out. And you also need the foam flower piece to put in the middle, which I'm going to be cutting in half. Now these are the flowers I get from Amazon. You could get them with or without the stems. These came without, so I'm going to be attaching these with the two silver flower rods right here. I'm gonna cut them and stick them in the foam flower. Now right here where the two holes are at, I was gonna do the eyelid technique with my crocodile, but then the chain wouldn't fit inside. So I'm going along with, when you get the template, it will have the two holes already to make it easier. But right now I'm going to use the crocodile to do the holes, and we are going to put this template together. So now we are just going to focus on the template alone, on just putting the purse together before we do anything decorative. Now I'm using my crocodile to place the holes onto the template on each side. And like I said, you guys, when you open up the silhouette file, the holes will already be there for you. Now I'm doing the holes before I run this through my machine. You could skip this part if you prefer. You do not have to emboss it, but I do because I like my stuff to look a little more decorative. So I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to run each side, the front and back, through my machine. I have an e-bosser, it's a full-size electric. So I'm turned my embossing folder sideways, and I'm just going to place the top part on there and proceed to do the other side. And I will show you guys how it look when it's all done, so we can move forward putting on the side pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and run these through my machine, and I will be right back, you guys, to put the rest together. So as you can see, this is the finished piece. I did just the two sides of the front and then also the back. And now we are going to put the purse together, and we're going to start by creasing the sides and creasing the sides. Now also, what I wanted to mention while we're creasing the sides and gluing it down is that you could fill this with candies. You could put like little decorative tissue paper in there and fill it with other things to make it stand out. I just thought it was really cute, like to do the flower technique, because they will make really good centerpieces and keepsakes for your guests. So I'm going to start by putting down the bottom side first, and I'm going to glue it right there to the edge, flush it. I'm going to put a little bit of glue and gently just press it down, not all the way, in case we need to rearrange it so it could align perfectly. But now I'm just going to give it an extra press down to seal it, to make sure it stays. Now I'm going to do the other side as well before we glue the sides, and I'm going to do the same thing. Press it down gently, run the glue along the side. I don't use a lot of glue. And here you go. We are going to just repeat the process on each side. And as you can see, this is a really easy template to put together. I will sell these in sets of 6 for $75 to $80. Okay, so now I'm going to proceed to just put the rest of the purse together by gluing down the top parts of the sides like so. And guys, while I'm putting these together, the paper that I'm using is the black poster shiny paper that I get from Hobby Lobby. They are sold in like, I think, a 6-pack, and it's 11 by 14. But you could use any cardstock. As you could see with the other ones, I used the textured Brazilian cardstock for some of these bags, but you could use any cardstock you prefer. And also for the white, I also use the poster paper 11 by 14 for Hobby Lobby, or you could use 12 by 12 paper, and I think these could be cut out as well on the regular legal size 8 by 11 paper. Okay, so now that we are finishing up gluing down all the sides together, we are going to proceed to put the other pieces on the purse now, the decorative pieces, to bring everything together. And like I said, these are so easy and fun to make. Look at the final product. This is it. As you can see, you could put a lot of treats in here if you don't prefer to use your flower piece. Now what I'm going to do right now is take my circles, and I'm going to take my Bearly, and I'm just going to glue these on top of the holes that I hole punched, and then we're going to stick the chains through. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on each round part and just apply them to the thing. This glue needs to come out. Come on now, glue, come on. Okay, so I'm going to stick it like so, so the hole could still be exposed. It's just to cover it up and to make it look pretty. And I'm going to proceed to do the other 3. And this glue is not like cooperating with me right now, but let's get it done. I probably need to order some more, you think? Okay, so I'm just going to press that down and hold it for a second. Turn to the back of the bag. Actually, I don't know if this is the back of the bag yet. I wait to put the Chanel logo on last because I like to see which way the flowers stick out and pop more before I put the CC logo. So that's the very last thing we're gonna do. And before you even put these bags together, like add the side pieces on, you could totally just glue this down first, but making a video that didn't even register. Like, I was so determined to put the template together fast. So yes, this is something that you could do before you put the side pieces on the circles. But then once you put the side pieces on, that's when you could add the little chains or the ribbon or the paper purse straps, whichever you prefer. These would look cute using the ribbon method too. So I'm just going to stick the chains through on each side of the hole like this. If you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to show you the inside of the bag when I'm finished putting it in, and it sticks right in. And to secure it, once we get it in, when I do the back piece, before we put the foam piece in, I'm going to just secure it with a little bit of hot glue. And as you can see, look, it's so cute. It's coming together, guys. So let's do the back piece right now. And I'm just going to stick this in, and I'm going to go by how I did the front to make it look even, hanging down on both sides. So let me adjust this a little because I think I took it in way too much. Let me see. But as you can see, the insides, how it's hanging, and this is where, let me just adjust this a little more. Okay, perfect. Okay, you see, now what we're going to do before we put the foam piece in for the flowers, I'm just going to take my glue gun and run it along the side just to secure the chain to make it stay. Okay, so now I'm going to attach the foam piece down, and I already cut it in half. It does not have to be perfect. As you can see, I cannot cut straight to save my life. So I'm just going to apply some more glue at the bottom to secure the flowers. and stick that down in there like so. Give it a little press, and I'm gonna press the sides together to secure the chains to make sure that they will not come out. And now what we're gonna do is apply our flowers, the fun part, and it's all coming together. Voila. So I already cut my pieces for the flowers, and I'm just gonna stick the flowers in until it look nice and full. And yes, so you could order these, like I said, on Amazon with the stem pieces, but I'm not sure why these came without the foam. I didn't read the description box, but I would leave both in the description box down below of how I order my flowers from Amazon. Okay, so now that I'm just filling this in, I'm gonna take one more flower and put it right here. Fluff them out a little. These are so adorable. Okay, another one right here. I like it to look nice and full. It stands out more. And here you go, guys. I'm gonna add one more flower before I do the CC. Look how nice and full everything looks. It looks pretty just like this without the CC logo. You could put any logo, you could personalize it and put your name, but I'm going with the Chanel logo for the center of these purses. And I'm just removing the back end, and I'm gonna take my Bearly Art glue and glue it down like so, right in the center. And here we go. This is the last step, and these were so easy and fun to put together. Just give it like a gentle press and hold it there for a second. And just like that, we are done. Look how beautiful these came out. Let me guys know what you think, and let me know what you would use these for. I will put them in the middle of the table for guests or on top of their plates with like they name cards in the front, and these are on the center of the plates. Will look just beautiful. Let me know what you guys think. Creators, go create. Don't forget to like and subscribe. These came out beautiful. Until next time.